Good morning, boys and girls of the internet. Today is Tuesday, November 13th, 2018. Vlog number 317, I believe. And oh shit, it's cold this morning. It's only 18 degrees outside right now as I speak. Yeah, it could be colder, but you know, just a few weeks ago we were having, you know, some beautiful, like, you know, 55 degree mornings. Which is cold to some people, but to drop down to 18, I mean, it's frosty out there. When you start seeing frost on dirt, that's pretty cold. Given that, you know, I got my heater on, my heater works good in my car. My hands are still a little frosty, you know, a little chilly. I need to wear gloves. But I also have a seat warmer that I'm thinking I have to turn down at the moment because it's actually too warm. It's toasting my biscuits. There we go. Hey. What to do. Hey, I finally got one more episode of my vacation vlog up last night. Hey, for me. So I only got, like, I believe 2 more to go, because the one I did last night was Thursday that I was there. I do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hopefully, it should be pretty quick, I think, on those other days. I didn't really record too much video. So it shouldn't be too bad recording those, but I mean, editing those. Who knows though? I haven't looked at the footage in like a month, so I don't know. I don't know what I got. So that's that. In other news, I really don't got much going on this morning. My brain is just kind of blank. I know I really got to get finished with God of War, but I was so busy with everything lately, like I just don't have time, and it sucks. I want to play, I want to beat it. I was talking to a friend last night about my coworkers. About, like, oh, I wish I had more time to play games, because he was, you know, playing some like strategy game or something, and I was saying, you know, a game I always wanted to kind of get into is Star Citizen, and it's like that massively open world, open universe game. It's like a space simulator, but it's very, very massive in scope. You know, hundreds of different ship designs, you know, galaxies that span, you know, millions of stars, whatever. All I'm assuming procedurally generated. And other than that, I don't really know too much about it. I remember I was like very interested in it. I even signed up for like their newsletter because it was a Kickstarter campaign. And it's still not a finished game, but people have been playing it for like 2 years now, and you know, yeah, it keeps improving. And a game like that, I'm assuming a game like that can never truly be 100% finished, because there's always ways to like add to that type of game. Especially the model that they're kind of going after is that, you know, as people keep playing it and people give suggestions to the game, because you know they're funding the game by you know going on the Kickstarter. You know, and it's funny when you go on there. Of course, like you can get all kinds of tiers, and I remember seeing you can like just buy like ships, and the ships themselves are ridiculous. Like, yeah, you can get like you know buy the game and then like give them a couple extra bucks for like a basic ship. Or you can give them a little more money for a little bit more advanced ship. Or you can go all the way up to like ships that like cost like what, $2,000. In real life money, $2,000. I'm like, what? Apparently, as my friend was telling me that, even though those ships are in the game, and yeah, you can spend a lot of money to get them right away, and you're contributing a massive fund to help fund the game. Those are actual, like, all the ships in the game you can eventually access just by playing the game. I don't know how that's going to work, but that's true. That's good. But a game like that, the only reason why I didn't start playing it is because, for one, it's an unfinished game. And it's at a level now that where, compared to a lot of games, it has a lot of shit in it. So you could probably call it done now, and people still be happy with it. But they're still trying to implement promised features and do all kinds of things. I don't know what exactly they're doing. I haven't looked into it for a while. But as a massively open game, the way it is, the second reason I didn't start it is I know that I'm just not going to have time for it. I'm just not. I mean, I barely have time for a linear, single-player only game like God of War. A game that people beat the first day they got it. And I'm at the very end still. I still haven't beat it. So what does that tell you? That tells you that, when I play a game, I don't have that much time to devote to it. Same thing with when the game No Man's Sky came out. And the game's already 2 years old now. Yeah, they've completely changed the game. They did major updates to that and brought it to a level where, to a level kind of where they first initially promised the game. Because if you don't know about No Man's Sky and their controversy surrounding that game, is that when they showed it, it had all kinds of these, giant promises and the, kind of inherent things that you'd be able to do in the game. And when the game actually came out, it seemed like it was halfway to where they promised. I mean, the promise of a super gigantic universe procedurally generated was there, and all the planets had creatures, all the planets had resources that you could mine, but at first it was very shallow, and apparently by now there's so much more to it. They've added a lot more seamless online co-op, because before it was supposed to have online abilities, but it didn't really when it came out. But now it's fully fledged. It's what you'd expect from online capability. But also when that game did first come out, I was excited for it. I was like, yes, this game looks awesome. I want to devote all my free time to this game that I have, and because I want to just explore and be an explorer, and I want to stream it. I want to be a Let's Player, or go on Twitch and stream it. And the way I was thinking I was going to do it is that as I was playing it, I had the idea to kind of narrate what I was doing as I was doing it in kind of almost not really a documentary style, but more I am the explorer, and here I am taking notes that log 2346-5. Today I finally traveled to this planet that was blue in nature, and the sky was green, and it had this type of resources on it, and I found these creatures that looked curious to me, and they weren't hostile, blah, 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 blah. And I was going to go around like that. Whatever I found in the game, I was going to try to pretend as I was the explorer and that I was like taking note logs, you know, as like a, you know, kind of a science-based explorer. I think that would have been entertaining. I don't know how long I could have kept up with it. I even wrote them down like little like scripts of what I should say and the kind of things I should say. Well, that was taking way too long. And I did buy the game when it first came out. I did start playing it, but other things got in the way. Other things kind of came in my life, and I just became too busy. You know, between work and other things that I was doing, that, you know, like photo shoots and whatnot. I couldn't play it anymore. I wanted to play more of it, but I just didn't have the time. And could I still do that? You know, be an explorer and Twitch stream it? Sure. Not with the time I have now, though. But it's something I would love to do. Especially now that, you know, I came across another explorer. He was a dick. He shot me in the face or something. I don't know. I really don't even know if you can even shoot other people in the game. I'm assuming you can, but I know the game's not really set up to be like a, you know, to have like PvP. Maybe it does have that. I don't know. They've added so much to it. I really don't know what they're doing. Now, what the hell are they building there? I swear, you know, like, you ever like live in a town and you drive around to certain areas, places that you drive by like all the time, and all of a sudden, boop, you see a building pop up. Like, it isn't like just the rafters by now, or like just the basic structure, but I don't remember seeing that before. I came this way last night and I didn't see it. Of course, it was dark and I wasn't paying attention in that direction. But anyway, back to, I mean, I've always wanted some kind of like space simulator type of game that I can really play a shitload of time on. If only I had the time. I mean, if only. I mean, here it is. This is like first world video gamer, or should I say nerd problems, I should say. That I have too many hobbies that I can't prioritize which one I want to do, but the one that I feel that I'm like most creative with, like photography at the moment, is the one that I devote most of my time on. I mean, it's a hobby at this point, but it's still something I devote a shitload of time on. And, you know, there's some people out there that their only hobby is video gaming. I wish I could say that. I wish I could say my only hobby is video gaming. But I'm too creative of a person, I guess. If I want to toot my own horn, is that I want to, if I'm playing just video games, I feel like I'm not being creative enough. I don't have a creative outlet that, that's why, like, if I play a game that you can customize your character, I can sit there for like an hour and just like really, like, you know, minute detail into them. But just the act of playing a game normally, I feel that I'm wasting my time almost. Not really totally wasting it, but, you know, I can do other things. I can be doing other things that I will feel accomplished by. And, you know, playing the game, yeah, you could play it, you could beat it, and you feel accomplished. And I could definitely, that's why I can't play like online games, because if you're playing like Call of Duty or something, or any, you know, multiplayer games that all you're doing is just shooting another person, how accomplished can you feel from that? And this is me speaking from myself. I'm sure people feel all kinds of accomplishment, like, oh, they're getting better. They can feel themselves gaining skills and getting better at the game. Yeah, that could be an accomplishment. That can, you know, make them feel that they're doing something. But in my mind, it's not much of an accomplishment. You know, going through a game's like single player story, exploring every nook and cranny, maybe not even that, just like finishing the story and absorbing a well-crafted story and seeing it through to fruition, that's an accomplishment. Almost like reading a book. You read a book, you finish it, you went through a journey with characters, you feel accomplished. Playing a multiplayer only game that has like no story and the same thing repetitive over and over and over and over and over and over again, just going to matches and just shooting people. Yeah, you can use some strategy. Yeah, you can work with teammates. Yeah, you feel the sense of victory when you win. But again, it's extremely repetitive to me. That's what grates me on about multiplayer, and that's why I can't play multiplayer games. And that's why I wanted to play a game like No Man's Sky or even Star Citizen. It's because I knew those games were extremely open and just endless nooks and crannies to explore. Just and you know, you get accomplishment by, you know, you're building your character up almost like in a role-playing game where you get to build bases or build up your ships, get resources and do all kinds of things like that. That's fun to me. That feels like an accomplishment. But overall, that, I mean, the accomplishment that you can get from, you know, doing all that in a game like No Man's Sky or Star Citizen, it doesn't compare to the accomplishment you feel, or at least I feel, when I do a really well done photo shoot and I edit the pictures and they're all done. I send them to the person that I took the pictures of, and they light up and they love it. And they go like, "Oh, these pictures are great," and they love what we collaborated on, but they love the result of my photography. That's a great feeling. That's something that I've pushed myself for, and so that's probably why I spend more time devoted to my photography than anything else right now. At the same time, though, like, maybe I should try to like diversify my hobbies and like, yeah, I spend most of my week, you know, doing my editing when I have my free time, but maybe have like one day of the week not doing that and just playing video game. I would love to do that. This last month I've been trying to catch up so much with the stuff I'm backed up on. I just didn't have the capability to do that. So that's that. I just rambled from place to place, so I don't know what the main subject of this video is, but regardless of that, hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Talk to y'all later. I love you.